Greetings, class. This is Professor Bold, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the syllabus and give you just a very brief overview of the syllabus as it is now. And just know that sometimes things need to be changed or moved a bit, and we will work with that as we go along. Welcome again to 1331 Social Work. Social Work Professionals, and I'm recording this for sections 001 and sections 002 in the fall of 2018. I'm coming to you again from a program called Screencast-O-Matic, and I am going to scroll down. I'm not showing my face yet, as you have seen my picture, but I will in future videos, so this is just a voiceover. But I wanted to give you what it looks like, the syllabus. So I'm going to click there, and here is our syllabus, and it says 1331 syllabus, and this is the online syllabus, which also will may have a little bit of information from the face-to-face course, but you'll be able to tell the difference as it will be indicated on the syllabus. So this syllabus is 14 pages long, and I have just clicked on it, so I'm going to kind of did that kind of fast, so I'm going to go back and I'll show you how I did that. I clicked right there on the syllabus, and there we are. A syllabus is what I like to call a living document because it sometimes causes some questions and also a need to make corrections. So just know that nothing is ever set in stone when it comes to this, but this is our guide that we use for this course. And the name of this course is the Social Work Professionalism Seminar. And my name is LaShawn Bold, and I have an LMSW. And I'm actually an associate professor in practice, but that has not been changed in the syllabus materials. And so I am an associate professor in practice as of September 1. And here are our learning outcomes. The purpose of this particular course is to help students who are planning to major in social work, intended students who must take this course is required for your BSW major. And so we talk about things like self-awareness, do a lot of self-assessments and exploration of social work as a career and as a profession. And so you'll explore a lot of different areas that way. You have another class called Intro to Social Work, which is a different course than this one. This one focuses more on the experience of self and social work. So that's kind of how you can determine the differences between the two. There are no required textbooks in this particular course. And here is an example, a description of the major assignments. And the assignments are a little bit different than you might see in your other courses. But this one follows a list of participation points that you get, and then a list of very specific additional larger assignments that you need to accomplish in this course. And your grade is dependent on how many of these assignments you actually can accomplish, and each one has a certain number of points. So if you'll see the participation assignments are 3 points per assignment, unless you see it designated otherwise. So you have a training called the QPR training. There's a financial plan, a career assessment, and the list goes on here. And I'll explain some of these other things in just a moment. And then also, if you'll notice, the next assignment list has some larger assignments like a resume, some reflective essay, a personal statement, and then, there's a first draft and a second draft of your resume, and then there's a first draft and a second draft of your personal statement. And I'll guide you through this course as we go along, and you look at the modules. It'll become more clear to you the setup. But this is the basic assignments that you'll be asked to complete in this class. I wanted to point out a couple of things. This TAO is a self-help website that you'll be asked to go on and complete the modules in the website and then submit what we call a badge that you have actually completed that module. The information there is confidential, so you won't actually be turning in any documents or things like that, but you'll have a sort of a proof that you did the assignment by providing a badge. So, and there's ways to do that, and so we've provided all of the information here that you need on Blackboard. So as we go along, again, if there are questions, but I want to encourage you not to jump too far ahead, because this course is a process of self-discovery. So you don't want to just start checking things off. This is not a check it off kind of course, and social work is not a check it off kind of career. This is not a list of things, okay, I did this, this, and this. This is just to show you what you'll be involved in during the semester. So don't take it as I'm just going to start, hammering that away at this. You're asked to really explore and discover yourself in each one of the assignments as it relates to social work and a career in social work and what that's going to mean for you both professionally and personally. So just know that going into it. There's more information here. Obviously, we don't take attendance on Blackboard, but you are expected to participate, and your participation points count. And so all of that will add up to your final grade, and you want to make sure that you do well in this course, because these assignments sort of help you get to the next level of getting a degree in social work. So we want to make sure that you get there successfully. Here's some more information about the grading, and then we have a course schedule. And one of the issues with Blackboard sometimes and with these PDF files is that you'll have a lot of space in between. So you might want to download it and save it to Word document or something like that, if you can. If not, it's okay too, but I just want to make sure you understand why there's a big gap here. But so this class is our UTA calendar starts on August the 22nd, which is a Wednesday, and you can start this class on that day, but our weeks will start actually on Tuesdays. So the class weeks start from Tuesday to a Monday. So, for example, this first week, most of your things will be due within that week, even though you have a shorter week. So they'll probably be due on Monday. But like I said before, with this being an online class, you're going to be a little more flexible with that. If there is a due date, typically they're due on the Monday after it is due. So if it's due, or not after it's due, on Mondays is when it will be due. Anyway, you'll see as you go along how all of that works out. So you'll understand the meaning of that later. The reason I allow until Mondays, so we go technically from a Tuesday is the first day of the week, and Monday is the last day of the week. And the reason I do that is so that students can have the Sunday, and the weekend, to get everything done by Monday. Now, if I've confused you enough, that's great. That means you're paying attention. So let's move on. Here is where all of the modules are and what is going to be happening during that week. Some of these things, if you'll notice, it says a guest speaker. That is also going to happen in face-to-face classes, but you will have a video or some other reference of material of a guest and what they would be presenting. And so there won't be any in-person class, and there's no component of the in-person class for this class. This is an online class, and it's all online, so I don't want you to be confused about that. So when it says various things that it looks like, so right here it says guest speaker / video. So that means for online, that's a video. So if you have any questions about that, go ahead and email me when you need to, and I'll clarify that again. Okay, so here are some of the things that we do. So if you'll notice right here, just an example in Module 2, you have participation points is the financial planning area, and then you have a reflective essay, and that'll be something that's due that day. So each week there may be participation points, and there may be an assignment, or there may be both. So you do it as it comes along, and you'll see that in Blackboard. It's all set up for each week has the assignments that are corresponding to the syllabus. There are lots of videos and some readings in this course. I want to encourage you to take a look at all of these items. These items are not just necessarily suggestions, but they are ways to give you the utmost success in this class and in social work. So do not just ignore these and try to skip to the assignments, because that's not going to work. These also have to do with the assignments. So sometimes if you're doing a discussion board, you'll be asked to review the readings or the videos prior to completing the discussion board. So just be sure you're taking care of all of those things. And so as we go along, each of the modules represents a week, and all of the information is here. So just as a recap here, you have the module, which is technically the week that when that occurs, and then you have what's going to happen there, what the topic of the week is, and then you'll have what the activity is and some of the readings and the videos in this area, and then what is due. And Blackboard will have the due dates for that on there. And again, the due dates are all kind of relative. If we have a discussion, I really like you to do that discussion within that time frame, but a lot of these assignments are left open regarding the due dates because we know that you need that flexibility. However, for example, if we get to week 10 or 11, well, if we get to week 14, let's scroll down there, and or 13, and you don't turn in your resume, well, then obviously you're at risk for not passing that assignment because it's time for that to be due. So if you have any questions about that, and again, as we go through this class, there may be times where I need to make corrections, or you ask me a question and I need to email the entire class with whatever it is that is the updated information. So expect that continuous communication throughout the semester. That is all of the time that I wanted to take. I want to mention a couple of things, though, that we have here at UTA, and that is these student support services. We have so many services that are available to you for free here at the university, and so we have all kinds of tutoring and learning and advising and mentoring, and the School of Social Work also has offered the Writing Center, and so the things that you're going to learn also in this class are things about how to navigate those systems as well, such as the library and the Writing Center. And so you don't necessarily have to know all of that right now, but you need to know where to find the information. And that's what we're about in the School of Social Work and in this class, is helping you locate the information that you need to do your job and to go to school. So one thing I really want to point out here is the Office of Students with Disabilities is the area where you would talk to someone if you have some special thing that you need, accommodations or something like that for your academics. You would contact them, and then they can provide your professors. They can provide you with information to provide to your professors. And if any of you have any of those letters, if you just email them to me, that would be fine. The Counseling Psychological Services is a fantastic resource for everyone, either on campus or off campus, where they have a confidential personal counseling to address any kind of personal issues or mental health, behavioral issues, or health problems, whatever it is. they can either assist you right there with counseling or get you pointed in the right direction. So you got to know that that's a resource. Some other issues here or things that we talk about are the non-discrimination policies, the Title IX policies, our Pledge of Academic Integrity, and what you agree to do at the university and how you agree to behave. I want to encourage you to to review all of this information, because the syllabus is like a contract between you and the university saying these are the things that I agree to when I take this class, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to accomplish these things and know how to understand what's going on here. So the Campus Carry, we have some new information on Campus 2 with some trainings, and I'll be sending out probably some email about that at the beginning of the class, about trainings for safety, and what happens if something happens here on campus, and we need to all be aware of that. I do want to encourage you to put on your cell phones the UTA emergency numbers, the weather numbers, and things like that, so that you can get those automatic alerts. And I'm not equipped today to give you all of that information, but I know that they'll provide it at orientation, and you need to make sure that you're able to access the information that they have to give you. At the end of the course, we'll ask for student feedback, and there is no final in this course, but there are obviously things that are due on that last week. Okay, I have gone way over my intended time, and let me go back up here and just say one more thing. You can find out more about me and my profile on Mentis in this area here, and this is a main number at the School of Social Work, but this is the best way to get a hold of me, is that email address. I check it regularly, and I will respond within 24 hours. Typically, if I cannot get to you right away, I'll usually let you know and try to direct you in the right direction. So I wish you a very amazing semester, and thank you for taking the time to review the syllabus with me. Have a good time.